Well, it has happened again. Why do they keep doing this to us? First, the horrific train derailment in Ohio, and then we just had another derailment in Greece. Why do these things keep happening to us? Does it feel like the world is changing before our eyes? If so, do you think that it is intentional? Because I can't make this stuff up, guys, and more things continue to happen in this country. We are even seeing blizzard storms happening over the sunny state of California, and then tornadoes are traveling across the Midwest areas today. We have got to do something about it. But anyways, hey, my name is Trill, and hopefully you have an opportunity to hit the like button for this video. And if it's your first time to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Guys, what are they doing to us? Are they trying to make it harder than what it already is? I mean, most Americans have been struggling since the pandemic in 2020. And here we are still experiencing more things even while this annual war in Ukraine continues to go on. But anyways, guys, yes, we talked about it recently where that train wreck in Ohio was pretty devastating. And now we are facing another train wreck, but this time in Greece. Yes, guys, it says right here from this particular person, it says that there was panic. But anyways, the station master has been arrested. Transport minister resigns after the Greek train wreck, which pretty much has killed so far 43 people. Yes, guys, it says right here that the death toll rose to at least 43, and the railroad worker was arrested on Wednesday after the Fury head-on collision of a passenger and a freight train near the town of Tempe in northern Greece. Now, more than 80 people were actually injured, and the Greece government declared 3 days of national mourning after the country's deadliest rail crash. But anyways, guys, when is this going to stop? When are the railroad industry is going to tighten up on their policies and procedures in regards to these trains that are moving 80 miles an hour on this one train track? We have got to do something about it, guys. We cannot afford to have another train wreck. And just look, guys, the Ohio train wreck happened over 30 days ago, and they are still dealing with crazy things that are going on in this particular area of Ohio, in which here recently, guys, they are suspecting that hazardous waste from Ohio derailment creates rippling health concerns as it gets shipped to up to 1,300 miles away from the site in which the train wreck happened. Yes, guys, it says right here that one site receiving the waste is a controversial facility in East Liverpool, Ohio, that has been cited for multiple violations and has faced numerous lawsuits thus far. And yes, guys, for 30 years, this small city along Ohio River has been home to the Heritage Thermal Services incinerator, a controversial hazardous waste facility that has been cited for multiple violations and faced numerous lawsuits. And in 2015, the Environmental Protection Agency said in a report that the Heritage site had repeatedly exposed the community to chemicals that can cause cancer and miscarriages. And now they have taken different debris from this derailment of this Ohio train. They have shipped it to this particular location in Liverpool, which is creating more concerns in this particular area that has this large incinerator. So guys, when is this going to stop? We are putting Americans as well as non-Americans in jeopardy because we continue to have things happen like the derailment of the train wreck and multiple things, guys. But anyways, guys, what is next? Are they planning this stuff? I mean, do you believe this continues to keep happening over and over and over again? But anyways, guys, that is just the latest on the Ohio train wreck as well as the train wreck in Greece or northern Greece, I believe. But anyways, guys, also in addition to that, guys, we are experiencing some crazy weather conditions, and we are talking about weather conditions all the way from the west all the way to the east coast. But anyways, guys, right now there is a huge threat of tornadoes as well as damaging winds, as well as possible hail. And this could be happening as of today on Thursday. And guys, this is not just for the local area where I live at in Texas, but this is also going to be happening all the way through the south areas. Yes, guys, according to the weather.com station, it says that severe weather outbreak is likely, which is going to include tornadoes, and all of this is going to be happening in the more mid-southern areas, as you can see on this particular map on the screen. So anyways, guys, if you are living in this particular area or visiting this particular area, you definitely want to be mindful of these potential outbreaks of tornadoes. Definitely pray for me and my family because we are in that red area right there. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you know about this, but that is not the only weather conditions that we are dealing with right now. California is also dealing with some crazy weather as well, and we are talking about blizzards, snow. Can you believe it, guys? Look right here at Los Angeles Times report, which is saying that blizzard conditions close major highways and roads in Lake Tahoe area, and they could potentially trigger an avalanche. And yes, guys, we are talking about multiple different major cities in California are experiencing these blizzard conditions right now, which is causing some crazy havoc for the state of California. Guys, let's just admit it, they are not necessarily used to having any type of cold weather in California. But anyways, guys, we are experiencing these crazy weather conditions across the United States. And guys, what is next? Is this all related to global warming, or is someone else behind this that is creating all of this havoc for the American people? But anyways, guys, moving on, we do want to go ahead and talk about the latest information in regards to COVID-19, in which we talked about it yesterday on the video, where this particular Chinese lab leak has pretty much is behind the cause of COVID-19, which has pretty much killed millions of Americans. And yes, guys, we recently heard from the FBI chief, Christopher Wray, and I definitely want to play a video to show you exactly what he had to say about this Chinese lab leak. Listen here, guys.
The FBI has for quite some time now assessed that the origins of the pandemic are most likely a potential lab incident in Wuhan. Let me step back for a second. The FBI has folks, agents, professionals, analysts, virologists, microbiologists, etc., who focus specifically on the dangers of biological threats, which include things like novel viruses like COVID, and the concerns that in the wrong hands, some bad guys, a hostile nation state, a terrorist, a criminal, the threats that those could pose. So here you're talking about a potential leak from a Chinese government-controlled lab that killed millions of Americans, and that's precisely what that capability was designed for.
Wow, you have heard it directly from the FBI chief, guys. And yes, this is pretty much true. This particular COVID-19 was developed in this lab, and if it gets hold of by some criminal individuals or some bad people, they could potentially cause another pandemic or anything similar to that all over the world, which could potentially kill millions of people, guys, which is exactly what we saw during the episode of COVID-19, which pretty much lasted for 3 years. But anyways, guys, yes, it is confirmed that this particular COVID-19 was the result of a Chinese lab incident. And yes, guys, people are worried, people are concerned, and they want answers. In fact, we talked about it previously where conspiracy theorists were calling for this earlier on in 2020, and they are looking right now like they knew what they were talking about. And yes, guys, Republicans are definitely upset about it, and they are calling for full transparency after they heard the message directly from the FBI director. And yes, guys, they are saying that this COVID-19 was originated in a Chinese lab. And yes, guys, we need more answers. We need more information, and we definitely need to hear from Dr. Anthony Fauci. Could that be the reason why he ended up leaving his job after so many years of being the major #1 scientist in America? Guys, we have got to get more information. We want to hear from you, Dr. Anthony Fauci, as well as we want a statement directly from the Chinese government. And guys, Donald Trump was calling for the Chinese government saying that they need to be held accountable. We need to go ahead and sue the Chinese government as well. Although I don't think that can actually happen, but it is definitely a great suggestion by the former president. But anyways, guys, moving on. Hey, we do have some latest information because there was a House panel that ended up voting on Wednesday, and it appears that they all voted to give President Biden the power to ban TikTok. Wouldn't you ever think about this ever happening, guys? But yes, the app TikTok is owned by Chinese government. And yes, guys, they are saying that this particular TikTok app on your phone could potentially leak the Chinese government to personal information on your phone. And now they are calling to ban this TikTok app altogether in the United States. They have already banned it on all government agencies' phones, and now the potential of banning it from all individuals in the United States. But again, guys, like I said, they haven't as of yet, but they have already banned it on government agency phones. So anyways, guys, and so far we just received word on yesterday that the U.S. agencies have 30 days to remove TikTok from federal devices. And we are talking about computers, we are talking about cell phones, and we are also talking about devices like tablets and things like that. So anyways, guys, according to the White House, yes, this TikTok app is a huge security risk, and it does raise major security concerns, and we need to go ahead and do it right now. We need to ban this app from all devices, and not just from our state devices or the government devices. We need to ban it from all devices in the United States. Although another caveat could be is that someone in the United States takes over TikTok, or TikTok headquarters moves to the United States. That way they can change the way these security concerns are surrounding the particular app. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information was helpful to you. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description, because there are a few ways for you to be able to support this channel, and it's totally free to you. Also, there are some other offers that can potentially give you 12 free stocks with Webull, or even give you the Amazon Prime membership for totally free for 30 days so that you can try it out. But anyways, those are just a few. But if you are interested, those links will be down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.